Hey, check, 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 1, 2. All right. What's up, everybody? This is Phil with WFR Sim Racing. We are live at Williams Grove tonight with the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series and running these 410 sprint cars around this half-mile, long, skinny half-mile here at Williams Grove. We take a look at them getting out there for practice right now. Glad you guys are tuning in with us. Looks like we already got a few viewers in here on Facebook and watching the Facebook chat tonight. So, hey, let me know if you're already in here. Let me know what city you're watching from. Let me know who you're watching. If you're in here watching a certain driver, keeping up with anybody in particular, let me know. I definitely want to know who you're watching and where you're from. Once again, appreciate you guys watching WFR Sim Racing. You're watching on Facebook. You might be watching on YouTube, Kick, or Twitch. We're worldwide tonight. 410 wingless sprint cars at Williams Grove. Here we go. It's time for some practice, and we'll get going with some hardcore racing here shortly. Got a few people watching on YouTube, got a few people watching on Twitch tonight, so thank you guys for tuning in to YouTube and Twitch as well. I am keeping up with the comments on Facebook tonight, so as we watch these 410 wingless sprints work their way around Williams Grove tonight for some intense sprint car racing, I'm going to be keeping up with your comments there on the Facebook. So you guys jump in there, talk to me, let me know how do you like the broadcast, how do you like the racing, how do you like the coverage. We're doing our best to upgrade every week. Every week we're upgrading, and we're 55 followers away from 1,000 followers. I've been keeping up with a lot of the competition. We're doing pretty good, so looking at 1,000 followers. Maybe this week we'll hit 1,000 followers, but it's going to put us in the next bracket on Facebook Gaming, Facebook Streaming. So if you don't mind, share this feed. Tell all your friends about us. Tell them to get in here and watch some good dirt track racing with us. And get those follows in, man. I'm looking for some new followers. Need 55 more. Get to 1,000. Jacob Denny out there, currently the fastest on the track right now. We'll take a look at Jacob Denny there. the Smith TI ride. 61J of Jacob Denny. Turning the fastest lap in practice right now. Rylan Gray right behind him. Zach Jersick right there in the third position. Noah Bowman's here tonight. Good to see old Noah Bowman, Vinny Sansone, Bryce Lucius, Coy Pennington out of Texas. Got a Texas boy racing tonight with all of these guys from way up there in Indiana. So good to see a Texas boy in here racing. Jump over and take a look at our boy Coy Pennington there in the pink and white ride, the 15 of Coy Pennington. Rylan Gray in the Indy Race Parts 06 ride. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Noah Bowman. He is a force to be reckoned with. Keep an eye on Noah Bowman tonight here. Once again, Coy Pennington, Wade Fields. Your league admin right there, Wade Fields in the 53 ride. Bruce Klingen's here with us tonight in the 21 ride. We see old Bruce Klingen there in the red, white, and blue. Klingen, kind of a silent assassin, man. You keep an eye on him. If you're not watching him, pretty soon you'll be looking up. And there's old Bruce working his way up to the front. And so keep an eye on Bruce Klingen tonight. Jacob Denny right now, fastest in the practice laps. Coy Pennington tracking him down, trying to work that same line he's working, see if maybe he can't get it on up there. Coy Pennington currently 7th fastest in practice. But man, Denny just throwing it in there sideways. Completely nose to the wall down there in 3 and 4. Running that middle line down to 1 and 2, bring it down the backstretch. Under the catwalk. Watch him right here. All the way, nose to the wall. So it looks like it's down low in 3 and 4. Midway's up. Just getting up on that high line in 1 and 2. Gonna be some hot racing tonight here with the sprint cars, guys. So tune on in tonight. We're going to have the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing League here at Williams Grove on WFR Sim Racing. We do appreciate you guys all tuning in with us. Thank you guys for being here. And again, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Let me know what city you're watching from. Gina, looks like we got a, looks like Gina Analia putting her 2 cents in here with some spam. So let's get rid of her real quick. We'll just go ahead and block her now. Keep in mind when you're watching our feed, if you see anything pop up in the comments that tells you where you can watch a live broadcast, it's always a scam. Do not click on it. And it seems like the more we stream, the more scammers we get jumping in our comment section. So please don't fall victim to those scammers. Watch us here on Facebook, on WFR. It's the only place to watch WFR unless you're watching on Twitch or Kick or YouTube. It's definitely good to have you all here. We got a few viewers here on a Thursday night. I know it's Thursday. Sunday nights have been banging still. Great crowds coming in here on Sunday nights to watch some super late models, some dirt street stocks. And appreciate all you guys here. What's up, Ryan Peterman? Good to see you here again, buddy. Always good to see you jump in. Just about 2 more minutes left to practice, and we're going to get rolling. Noah Bowman right there just throwing it down hard into 3 and 4. Keeping a little bit of a different line than Jacob Denny, just a little bit lower in 1 and 2. Right down here in 3 and 4, though. Watch him throw that nose right at the wall. Jacob Denny, Noah Bowman, both of them throwing that nose right at that guardrail. And just riding it on out. I'm going to step back right here at the end of practice. We're going to have a little bit of qualifying coming up. So I'm going to step out for a little fresh air, if you know what I mean. And I'll be right back with you. Yeah, Ryan Peterman, I know they're a little weird, but we like them too, man. We like them too. all right, and it's heat racing time. It's first heat race number 1. Looks like it's going to be Ryland Gray, Bryce Lucius, Bruce Klingen, Vinny Sansone, Michael in the 17 ride, Perniciglio. I'm gonna go with it. Coy Pennington and Tyler Chalk. Michael Perniciglio in this one. Let's get you the grid up. There it is. Let me turn my feed down a little bit. Sorry about that. All right, Ryland Gray, Bryce Lucius on the front row, Bruce Klingen, Vinny Sansone on the second row, Michael Perniciglio on the third row, along with Coy Pennington and Tyler Chalk. Gonna bring up the end of heat race number 1. We're in Williams Grove. You're watching WFR Sim Racing on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Hey, real quick, catch you one of those share icons next to your name. If you share this feed, get a little icon next to your name. Lets me know that you shared my feed. Means a whole lot to me. And also, when you get that top follower badge like Ryan Peterman has next to his name, anytime that we have giveaways in 2024, anytime we have a contest, a photo contest, anything to win something, you don't even have to play along. If you've got a top follower badge next to your name, we put you on the list. Your name already goes in the hat. You don't have to do anything, but just your support is plenty for me. We're getting close to 1,000 followers, coming up on 1,000. We need all the help we can get sharing our feed, putting these feeds out there, sharing our live streams, sharing our reels, man. Any support we can get. We do this for free. I do all this for free for these leagues because I have fun. This is my iRacing hobby, and all that I ask in return is a little bit of support. Man, that support goes a long way. We have grown and grown and grown. Some of the competition out there, we have outgrown a few of them already, and we are booming. So here we go. Heat race number 1, Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series on the track. And I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a barn burner tonight. Ryland Gray, Bryce Lucius on the front row. Vinny Sansone out there on the second row. Keep an eye on old Vinny. Catfish Vinny. I don't know if he'll be Catfish Vinny here, but we're going to find out. It's about time to go racing. And we're going to lead him off. Big jump by Ryland Gray to put him out there way up in the front. Great views here at Williams Grove. Great camera views we got going on. And, man, that definitely helps. Ryan Peterman, I got to tell you, man, it's taken me a little while to get used to calling these races because, man, there's not as much to visualize on some of these cars, but I'm slowly figuring out who everybody is. I'm seeing who the guys are on the track and learning their names, learning their cars. As long as they don't go changing their wraps on me too soon, I'm going to be all right. But I'll tell you what, it's a whole lot easier to see him on the fender car. Ryland Gray, your leader right now. Bryce Lucius in second. Vinny Sansone back there in third. Bruce Klingen, Coy Pennington. Tyler Chalk moves down one to Michael Perniciglio. And looks like they got a little bit of a battle going on back there in the back. And that battle's over. We got them spun around. No cautions in the heat races. No cautions in the heat races. Lap 4 out of 8 right now. We're halfway. Ryland Gray, your leader, bringing it around. 3 and 4 one more time. Got a few laps to go here. Ryland Gray got a nice, comfortable lead. Bryce Lucius and Vinny Sansone back there battling it out a little bit for second place. We keep an eye on these two. Five laps down out of 8. Vinny Sansone gets underneath Bryce Lucius there for a second. Lucius slips up on the high side, gets it back. Keeping an eye on Vinny Sansone now. Going to start working that back bumper a little bit. Going to see if he can make that same move down here in 3 and 4 again. Sansone to the inside. Sansone down low. Not really a slider. Just kind of puts it off in there. Bryce Lucius has a good run. But Sansone going to take over that second spot in heat race number 1. Ryland Gray coming around looking for the white flag. Ryland Gray got a 2-second gap over Vinny Sansone. Just gone tonight. Craig, good to see you, buddy. What's going on, Craig? Good to have you in here. Rylan Gray taking the white flag. Going to bring it on around one more time for heat race number 1. Out of 3 and 4. Your leader, your winner of heat race number 1, Rylan Gray, in the 06 ride. Also an Indy Race Parts sponsored ride there. Indy Race Parts, our title sponsor for this series, for this season. And we'll go take a look there at that finish. Rylan Gray going to be your winner by 1.8 seconds over Vinny Sansone. And we'll get them all back lined up again. Heat race number 2, Jacob Denny, super fast tonight. Wade Fields on the outside of the front row there with Jacob Denny, Zach Jersick, and Noah Bowman in this one. Nicholas Hovey, Ted York, and Carson Smith all bringing up heat race number 2. As we jump up here and take a look at Jacob Denny and the Smith TI ride. 61J, super fast in the practice laps. Going to keep an eye on him on this one. There you got Wade Fields. Wade Fields, your host of the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. See Zach Jersick there in the 01 ride. Jump back here. Noah Bowman in the 24, and we're about to go green already. Jacob Denny on the inside in the 61J car, going to lead him off. Wade Fields going to try to stay up there with him, not let him get that big jump we saw in the last heat race right there on the start, man. Leader just took off. 2-second lead over the field. And once again, our leader with a big jump. As we bring him on around, Jacob Denny, your leader, Zach Jersick in second, Wade Fields, Noah Bowman back there in fourth, Nicholas Hovey, Ted York, and Carson Smith there in this one. And Jacob Denny got a nice lead, looking at that 1-second lead coming up on lap number 3. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. Comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Good to see you guys sharing, man. I do appreciate it. It's cool. Jetman Hayes still hasn't shared the feed, but I'm sure he's going to, man. He's a pretty good guy. He'll share it. Jacob Denny, still your leader. Zach Jersick back there behind him, just trying to work his way up there, but Denny with a nice, comfortable lead right now. 0.8 of a second over Jersick. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Noah Bowman down on the bottom, going to come sneaking on up here, try to get up there to that second spot. Not sure he's going to have the time he needs, but Noah Bowman got that bottom line working for him right now. Take a look at the 24 ride. Here we go. We're going to go 3 wide down the straightaway. Not yet, but Noah Bowman not giving it up just yet, just taking over the third place position from Wade Fields. And now Bowman trying to work his way up to that second position. And he gets it for a second from Zach Jersick. Noah Bowman taking over the second position. Jersick on his back bumper. And now Bowman going to have to track down Jacob Denny. Can he do it? Does he have what it takes? Can he put the sauce on the taco and get up there to Jacob Denny? Denny going to be coming around one more time, looking for that white flag right here. Noah Bowman in the second position. And take a look at Noah Bowman here. Up 2 spots to get there where he's at. He's got a faster lap than Jacob Denny, but now he's up there with him. Going to go low right here. Let's see what Noah Bowman's going to do out of turn 3 and 4. Is he going to lay low? Let Jacob Denny get on up there and take over. Noah Bowman going to finish second. Jacob Denny, your winner in heat race number 2 in the 61J ride. Jacob Denny bringing it home for heat race number 2. And there's your finish. Jacob Denny, Noah Bowman, Zach Jersick, Wade Fields, Ted York, Nicholas Hovey, and Carson Smith in that one. And it's time for a 10-minute warm-up. We're going to leave it to you guys. 10-minute warm-up right here, and we'll get going right along with the feature race here in just a few more minutes. Give these guys a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to go take another porch break. I ain't got a whole lot to say for 10 minutes, and I don't think you guys want to listen to it if I did. I want to thank you all for watching WFR Sim Racing. You're watching on Facebook. You're watching on YouTube, Kick, Twitch. And, man, we appreciate it. We do need those shares. Jetman Hayes, we need you to share, buddy. You can do it. You're the man. We will see you guys here in a few more minutes as we get ready to go feature racing here at Williams Grove with the 410 wingless sprints at Williams Grove.
Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing dirt fix.
All right. It's feature race time at Williams Grove Speedway. Rylan Gray on the pole. Jacob Denny front row outside. Vinny Sansone second row inside. Noah Bowman on the outside of him. Bryce Lucius and Zach Jersick bring up the third row. Bruce Klingen, Wade Fields, Coy Pennington, and Ted York. Back there on the fifth row, Tyler Chalk, Nicholas Hovey out of the New England area there. And we'll keep them rolling here. Michael Perniciglio and Carson Smith. 7 rows, 14 cars, 30 laps. Williams Grove 410 wingless sprint cars. You're watching WFR Sim Racing, man. We are about to go racing, and it's going to be a blast, you guys. Waiting on that pace truck to pull off. It may be a shit show. It may not be a shit show. It might be a badass race. It might be a one-lane track. We won't know until we get it rolling. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm excited to be here at Williams Grove with the Hoosier Open Wheel Race Series. I'm excited to be part of this thing with Indy Race Parts. I'm excited to be part of this thing with you guys, and I'm excited that you're all here watching. Everybody watching on Twitch, everybody watching on YouTube, Kick, Facebook, thank you all for being here. I'm ready for some sprint car action. Jacob Denny and Rylan Gray up there. Noah Bowman, Vinny Sansone, Zach Jersick, Bryce Lucius, Wade Fields, Ted York, Bruce Klingen, Coy Pennington, Nicholas Hovey, Tyler Chalk, Carson Smith, and Michael Perniciglio. All in this one. We're just waiting on that pace truck to pull off. We're going to go green here at Williams Grove. Pace truck is working his way to the infield. And Jacob Denny going to lead us around with Rylan Gray. Rylan Gray going to lead us off. Jacob Denny going to track him down. Vinny Sansone back there in the mix. Jacob Denny still your leader, and look up there at that race we got going on. Vinny Sansone, Catfish Vinny down around the bottom. Got a Rylan Gray right there behind him in the 06 car, trying to throw it down there low, get around Vinny Sansone. He's down on the inside, wheel to wheel. Rylan Gray and Vinny Sansone going at it for the second position right there. Noah Bowman back here in the 24 ride, trying to work his way up there and get in that battle. Hoping that battle behind him does not come to him. Zach Jersick back there in the 01 ride there, trying to get up there and race with them. But I think it's going to be Noah Bowman to keep an eye on here. Noah Bowman going to work that bottom line a little bit tight coming out of that turn. We've got our first caution. Bruce Klingen. Jump back here and take a look at what happened. Bruce Klingen there in the 21 ride. You see Bruce down there on the bottom. Not sure what got him, but it looks like a couple of them going to get mixed up in this one. Wade Fields there getting into the 7 ride, and Bruce Klingen just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Take a look at Bryce Lucius on this one. Lucius there in the 7 car. Wade Fields there behind him. Maybe Wade Fields gets into that back bumper just a little bit, just enough to turn him around. Man, just bad luck for all those guys there. And Klingen got that left front broken. Gonna have to find his way back down to the pits, get it fixed, bring it back out. As we go back live, 3 laps down out of 30. If you're watching, let me know you're watching in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know what city you're all in. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, all of your comments pop up on the screen. We can all see your comments, so feel free to comment away if you're watching on Twitch. We'll try to keep up with you here on the screen. Wade Fields in that one. You see Wade Fields there in the 53 ride. Just got up there into the back bumper there. Looked like Bryce Lucius. Got him turned around. Got him ran over. Probably just a racing deal. Looked like Lucius got in there a little sideways. Wade got in there a little bit hot. Got everybody a little bit turned around. And wigging him rolling. Lucius getting back out on the track. Going to have to go to the end of the field. And Jacob Denny, still your leader there in the Smith TI 61J ride. Catfish Vinny back there behind him, trying to stay up there with him, get on that back bumper. And No 06 of Ryland Gray as we go green one more time. Jacob Denny going to lead him off big time again. No match for Vinny Sansone. Vinny Sansone is going to get up there to that back bumper. You just watch and see. But Noah Bowman working that bottom line all the way around the track is Noah Bowman. Trying to stay down there on the bottom there with Ryland Gray. But Noah Bowman just not near as fast here at Williams Grove as we've seen him be the last couple of weeks. Jacob Denny up here, still your leader as we take a look at Jacob Denny. Taking a look from the roll cage of our leader, Jacob Denny. Jump back here to Vinny Sansone. Take a look at what Vinny Sansone's seeing right now. Sansone right down there on that guardrail, doing his best to keep up to the back bumper of Denny. But Denny with just a strong car and a strong lead tonight. And we've got our second caution. As we take a look at Nicholas Hovey. Try to get the correct replay up here. Nicholas Hovey there in the one car. You see him back there in the NOS Energy #1 ride. Keep an eye on Nicholas there. Not sure what happened with him, but we'll see the replay. Let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, and Hovey just getting in there to the side of Lucius again. Bryce Lucius just taking a licking right now, man. Bryce Lucius back in the pits again after taking a nasty little tap there from Hovey. Hovey getting into the left rear. Lucius just having all kinds of problems tonight. Seems to be running his own race and just can't seem to get through 3 and 4 without getting tapped around a little bit. Jump back up here and take a look at our leader, Jacob Denny. 6 laps down out of 30. Vinny Sansone in the second position. Ryland Gray in third. Let me know what you think about our boy Bryce Lucius and his bad luck tonight. Bryce Lucius now getting tapped on twice. 2 cautions brought out. Sent Lucius to the pits both times. Take a look at our boy Coy Pennington, currently back here in the 8th position. Coy gonna have a lot of work to do to get himself up there to the front. Ryland Gray, see if we can't get up here to old Ryland Gray. Right there in the 06 ride. Indy Race Parts 06 car, Ryland Gray, right there behind Vinny Sansone, Catfish Vinny. Not really catfishing it tonight, but definitely staying right up there as close as he can. And he knows he's gotta be right on the back bumper of Denny if he wants to stay up with him on this one. Jacob Denny just running away with this one, but I've got a feeling that this guy right here, Noah Bowman, gonna work his way up there. We're gonna see Noah Bowman get to the front. We're gonna see him get up there and challenge Jacob Denny for the lead. Right now, already on the back bumper of Vinny Sansone. But keep an eye on Noah Bowman, one of the strongest racers in this league. And Bowman now up 1 spot to find himself in the 3rd position, but he will be tracking down Jacob Denny. You can count on that. We're gonna have ourselves a race here in a few minutes. Sansone going across the nose of Bowman there. Gets Bowman, has to check up a little bit. Turn it out of the way if he can. Vinny Sansone still running second, right down there on that bottom line. Now he's running that line that Bowman was running earlier. Bottom line all the way around the track. Noah Bowman trying to get back up there. Vinny Sansone's kind of taking over that line that Noah Bowman found so fast. Sansone with a really funny line down that backstretch and under the catwalk. Runs it right down to the wall, and about midway down the straightaway, drives it back out. Noah Bowman up in the wall. Noah Bowman having a little bit of trouble there. And that's going to give Zach Jersick a chance to get up there. And Bryce Lucius, man, bad luck, Bryce. Again, here he is. We got a caution. Go back and take a look at Bryce Lucius one more time in the Sunshine Ride. Let's see just what happened there. Bryce Lucius in the 7 car right now, pretty clean up around the top. Oh, and again, Bruce Klingen there running his own race. Looked like Lucius might have just gotten there a little bit too hot, got into the back of Bruce Klingen. Take a look at Klingen. Looks like he's going to be all right. Going to get it back on the track, keep it rolling. But Bryce Lucius just having all kinds of trouble tonight. Look at that front bumper all bent up now. As we go back live, taking a look at Noah Bowman there in the 24 ride. He wanted that caution after that little bit of a slip up, got him up into the wall. Now Noah Bowman going to have a fresh start to get there on the back bumper of Vinny Sansone. See if he can't make something work. Almost halfway, lap 12 out of 30. And Jacob Denny still your leader there in the Smith TI ride, the 61J Smith TI. We're going green again. It's going to be Jacob Denny leading us off one more time. Noah Bowman back there wanted that fresh start to try to make something happen. Got up into the wall in the front stretch, man, and just lost all the momentum he'd been working on. Now Noah Bowman trying to get back up there to Vinny Sansone. Vinny Sansone running second right there behind Jacob Denny. Jacob Denny, man, just an odd line everybody's running around here. Running that left rear right down to the wall and then driving it back across the track. They say a straight line is the shortest line, but I tell you what, man, these guys are not running a straight line at all down these straightaways. Watch Denny work it down to that bottom and then right turn back out and across, gets it up, set up for turns 1 and 2. Drives it back down in there again. You'll see Denny drive it down low. Not this time. But that front stretch maneuver is something by Jacob Denny. Vinny Sansone now battling out right here with Noah Bowman. Noah Bowman now just edging it out across Vinny Sansone. Now in second place, we've got a battle for second right here between Noah Bowman and Vinny Sansone. And we're halfway around right now. Noah Bowman still getting up there into that wall just a little bit. Loses a little more momentum. Vinny Sansone down on the bottom. Noah Bowman way up around the top, trying to grab any grip he can get to get this big run down the backstretch as they go under the catwalk. Laps down out of 30. Jacob Denny still your leader. Jump up here and take a look at the 61J, who just dominated today. I told you in practice, he was fast in practice. Now with nearly a 1 second lead over Vinny Sansone. Noah Bowman down there to the inside. Still trying to work on Vinny Sansone. Takes it way up and Noah Bowman in the wall again. And that might be the nail in the coffin for Noah Bowman now. Definitely going to have some problems slapping that right rear around like that as Zach Jersick going to come up and try to take over that third position. Noah Bowman and Zach Jersick now going at it. We take a look at this race. Noah Bowman just having a little bit of trouble keeping it off the wall tonight. Usually one of our fastest and biggest competitors here in the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. But Noah Bowman really struggling, kind of in his own way tonight. Jacob Denny still your leader. Vinny Sansone, you see him there in the 80 ride, the orange and blue 80. Vinny Sansone just still working that bottom line. Catfish Vinny, as I like to call him. He'll get down there. He'll work that line. He'll make it work. He'll get it to come in for him. get a couple of people to go with him, and we'll see something happen here with that bottom line. But right now, Vinny Sansone seems like he's just trying to anywhere he can right now. Take a look at Jacob Denny, just a strong force tonight. Vinny Sansone closing that gap a little bit, down to 0.4 of a second under your leader, Jacob Denny. Vinny Sansone gaining just a little bit of ground on these straightaways. Zach Jersick takes over that third position from Noah Bowman, but Noah Bowman's still up there giving him hell. Once again, Noah Bowman just kind of been in his own way tonight when it comes to that outside wall. Really struggling to keep the car down off the wall, keep it rolling straight, not slap it around too much. But take a look at Jacob Denny in the 61J ride. Jump back here and take a look at our boy Coy Pennington, just kind of back here all by himself in the 6th position, 9 seconds down from leader Jacob Denny. As we take another look, Jacob Denny now stretching that lead out. Over a second lead for Jacob Denny as he comes up on the back now of what looks like Bruce Klingen, who's 3 laps down. Sansone back here just lost all of that leadway he had as we come into about 5 laps to go here at Williams Grove. You're watching WFR Sim Racing as we get into a little bit of lap car racing now. Jacob Denny going to get up here and battle it out with a few lap cars. Bruce Klingen going to move up, give him a little bit of room. Jacob Denny coming up to him. Klingen says, I'm here to race. 3 laps down or not, I came to race. And Klingen's going to race your leader. Not just going to give it away. As Bruce Klingen now goes 4 laps down. Noah Bowman back in the 3rd position over Zach Jersick. See if we can find that pass. Go back and take a look at how Noah Bowman got that spot back. We see Noah Bowman right there behind Jersick. Jersick way up high. Noah Bowman down low. Throws the slider. Keeps it under control and just gets the run off of the backside there. And then, so Jersick going to take back over. We go back live. 29 laps down out of 30. Taking a look there at Noah Bowman. Jacob Denny just checked out all the way over Vinny Sansone. We got a battle back here. We have no battles really going on. It's turned into about a 1-lane track. Jacob Denny, your leader, looking for that white flag. Jacob Denny out of 3 and 4. Gonna bring it around one more time. And Jacob Denny gonna win it all here at Williams Grove tonight. Your feature winner, Jacob Denny, in that 61J car. Vinny Sansone in 2nd. And Noah Bowman gets it up there to the podium position over Zach Jersick. And we're going to let these guys get it on down to the podium. And we'll jump on the Discord and get a few interviews going here with them. But your winner tonight, Jacob Denny, just gaps the field big time tonight. Gonna park it up here on the front. Jacob Denny, your winner. And we'll jump over here to the Discord, see if we got anybody in the waiting room. Jacob Denny already in the waiting room, ready to be spoken to. Let me see here. Let's get the feature. And there you have it. And we're just waiting on a few guys to jump in the Discord over here. Jacob Denny already in the waiting room. Noah Bowman, here he is. Let's get Noah Bowman in the booth with us. Noah Bowman, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Man, a little bit of a struggle tonight, it seemed like. You know, you had a little trouble keeping it off the wall, but you and Zach Jersick went at it there pretty good for a little while, and you finally took back over that 3rd spot, got it on the podium. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I had a really good car. I knew starting 4th I should have been fine for a top 3, but yeah, Denny's amazing in a non-wing. It's kind of surprising. He's just that good. really crazy. But
Well, man,
yeah, hats off to him and Vinny for running first and second. I gotta thank Indy Race Parts, Just Got Off Podcast, Indy Art Performance, Mobile One, Tim Sims, everybody. You for putting on the awesome stream.
well, hey, bud, great job tonight, man. We were pulling for you, and just seemed like you had a little trouble with that outside wall, and every time you'd find the momentum, it just seemed like it got ate up. And but man, great job working it back up there to the podium. You got around Zach, and man, Zach was giving you hell. You guys were about the only race on the track for a long time there, and good to see you guys going at it, keeping it clean, and good to see you up here on the podium, talking to you one more time this week, man. Hey, great job tonight, and I'm gonna jump over and get Sansone in here with me. But man, always good talking to you. And that is Noah Bowman there, ladies and gentlemen, in the third position. Going to put it on the podium, just squeezed by Zach Jersick as they battled it out side by side. But, man, we really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We're going to go get old Vinny. Catfish Vinny had it on the bottom tonight and had it rolling pretty good. But, man, I'll tell you what, that Jacob Denny, he's fast. And I've heard a few guys say if you come second to Jacob, you're doing something.
Yeah, I'm not going to hang my head about it. Yeah, for a little moment there, he gave me a glimmer of hope and thought maybe I was going to catch him sleeping, but nah, he's good. He changed up his stuff and got rolling and kind of drove back away from me there.
Tell me a little bit about that line that you were running down the back stretch, man. You come out, you drive that left front down to the wall, and then about at the catwalk, it's a hard right back out to the wall, to the outside wall. Couple times there, man, there was a few close calls when you and Jacob were battling it out, but the line just seems kind of funny here at Williams Grove. The line you guys have to run to set yourself up for that next turn. You're coming out of one turn one way, but you've got to adjust all the way, it seems, across the track. Set yourself up back for that next turn. Tell me a little bit about that here.
Oh, it's a very unique place. Wing cars are one thing, but when you got no wing, nothing to plant you and get up and go from the exits, you got to search and find that little bit of grip to kind of drive off of. So yeah, you just got to take whatever line it takes to go catch that, launch yourself off the corner to get down these big long straightaways, almost road course racing, try and get that exit speed, and then this is probably the most brake you'll ever use all season is at this track, and just riding that the whole time and trying to slow yourself down for those tight corners.
It's crazy, man, because when you look at a half-mile track this long, I guess it's almost a paperclip. And to see you guys have to work these cars so hard, I was looking at the map and I was like, man, this is a perfect oval. This is going to be a great night. Just some easy driving, get them around the track for 30 laps. And then I started watching you guys, man. I'm like, these guys have their hands full on this big track. And it seemed like you and Jacob, Noah, Zach, all you guys had your hands full all night with this track.
Yeah, like you said, the shape of it and the length of it, the length of the straightaways, the tightness of the corners. Not only that, being a half mile, which is kind of naturally big for, sprint car racing anyway, it provides the most unique racing we'll have on anybody's schedule, let alone a non-wing car. And, like you said, we're working it, you're working gas, brake, steering the wheel left, right, doing everything 100 times every lap. So it'll work on you, and you can get some good racing. You get some separation because there's, a lot of driver comes into play, so that's why a lot of guys like it, but definitely unique.
I'll tell you, man, it looks like you drag race 120 miles an hour and then make a U-turn and do it again. And, well, man, awesome having you here tonight. Anybody you want to thank, Vinny, man, it's always good having you up here in the booth with me. And go ahead and thank anybody you need to thank tonight. And we're going to go ahead and go talk to Jacob. But awesome job by Vinny Sansone tonight, man. Great job.
Yeah, thanks to all the friends and family and people out there watching, getting to catch you guys, WFR Sim Racing on the stream here. That's a cool deal to see on the socials. And, of course, Wade and the guys at Hoosier putting together this open wheel series for us and allowing us a place to race.
Well, hey, buddy, good having you here, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you again next week, man. We always do, and good to always have you up here in the booth with us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy, take care. Vinny Sansone, your second position there, man. Vinny kept it there, stayed there for a while. Jacob Denny was up there, and, man, they had their hands full like Vinny was saying. But Jacob Denny now in the booth with me, man. Great job tonight. You were fast in practice. You were fast in qualifying. I kind of called it right off the bat when I saw you in practice. This guy's fast, and nobody can touch him. Tell me a little bit about it, man. Me and Vinny were talking about this is a perfect oval. It's a long, almost a paperclip, half mile. It's a 120-mile-an-hour drag race and a U-turn at the end. Nothing straight about this track. You guys are driving the left front down to the wall on the backstretch. Then you got to rip it to the right, get to the outside wall before the next turn, and be ready to throw it back in there and do it again 30 times, 60 times, I guess you'd call it. But, man, tell me a little bit about it tonight. You had your hands full. I could tell you were kind of up there by yourself, but it seems like you still had your hands full.
Yeah, this is probably the only track on here where you really got to run a lot of brake. I was lifting at the bridge on the backstretch and dragging brake all the way to the wall, and then but you still got to hustle it around here pretty hard, so it makes it a challenge. But running out front by yourself isn't always easy because you start thinking that you're slowing down, and I'm not always the best at running the bottom, and I started hearing Vinny behind me for a little bit, and then I started sliding myself and just got good. So that's what worked. I wish we could have ran the top all the way around. That would have been pretty sick, but it just didn't work out that way.
Well, Catfish Vinny, man, he had it locked down to that inside guardrail, and a couple people tried to go with him and just weren't doing what he was doing. And when you finally got down there, man, he got up to you. He got about a half second gap, and then all of a sudden, man, you found something there at the last 5 laps. Got the win by a second and a half over Vinny. And, man, awesome job tonight. Like I said, I watched you in practice. I watched you in qualifying. Pretty much called it from there. Jacob Denny is going to be the fastest guy on the track tonight. And all these guys say coming second to Jacob ain't nothing to bitch about. So, so man, great job. All these guys speak very highly of you. Every time I talk to them, we mention Jacob Denny. They all speak highly of you. And, man, awesome job. Anybody you want to thank tonight before we get you out of here?
Just the good Lord. That's all I got to thank.
Well, hey, man, great job tonight, man. We're always happy to be speaking to you up here in the booth. And Jacob Denny, your winner tonight here at Williams Grove, man. Hey, thanks a lot for coming in. You probably got another race to go jump into. I'm not sure. But, man, awesome job tonight. Always good seeing you here and always good having you up in the booth. Congratulations on your win. Jacob Denny, everybody, here at Williams Grove.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching WFR Sim Racing, man. That was some great racing tonight. Not as neck and neck as I really wanted it to be. I wanted some tire rubbing. I wanted some bumpers. I wanted some slide jobs. But, man, it's a big track. And, again, these guys really already had their hands full. I can't imagine trying to race wheel-to-wheel in the sim when it takes all of that juking and jiving and drive it down to the wall, drive it out to the wall, ride the brake halfway down the back straightaway. You heard Jacob Denny talking about it, just scrubbing the brake all the way down. But Jacob Denny, your winner. Vinny Sansone in second. Noah Bowman in third. I had a great night tonight, man. Please share this broadcast with all your friends, and we will see you Sunday. No, we won't. I've got a birthday party to be at Sunday. We'll see you next Thursday night right here again with the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. My name is Phil. You're watching WFR Sim Racing. Thank you guys for being here, man. I had an awesome night.
Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing